enthusiasts say that Paul died on Stupid Bloody Tuesday, late on the 9th of November 1966, and was officially pronounced dead on Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock. That story is partially true, but more untrue. Looking at the calendar for 1966 will prove, first of all, that the 9th of November was not a Tuesday. Legal action was a constant concern. We wanted to tell all, but also feared the courts, not to mention incurring bad press for the band. At first, we feared we would be ruined when the world learned our big secret. At the same time, I was anxious to say, "Hey everyone, look at me, I'm a Beatle now." Devising clues to put into many of our songs and our album cover art was a fairly safe way to tell everyone as much as they had ears to hear and eyes to see. I wished to tell all. The fact the fans were all deaf and blind came as a striking surprise, urging us to make the next album even more obvious. During my early Beatles days, we feared being too clear. The object was to say all, yet nothing. Having that as a goal, we intentionally threw people off with information and concepts that completely encompassed the truth, but not with the most apparent analysis. We let them willfully reject the painful truth. Let me show you in the Stones chapter all the work required on our part to reveal clues that had been too obscure for the public to find on their own. But for now, I'll explain the misunderstood drum date. The cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band depicts a funeral gathering with several symbolically significant characters there to bid farewell or welcome to Paul McCartney. The focal point is the drum. We let it out that we hid a date on the drum skin. You can hold a mirror or a CD up to the words Lonely Hearts to indicate the date. Holding up a mirror halfway down those words makes it possible for you to see how I, the other half, live as Paul, looking through the bent-back tulips. It reveals the once hidden 119 he die, with the pointing arrow up to me, Paul Standon. The Roman numeral 9 is easily understood as a 9, 1x 9. The I1 had the potential of being mistaken as a Roman 2. To avoid that error, we leaked the fact that it was an 11 early on. Since then, in 1969, it was known that the date was 11/9. However, we could not very well go back and tell you how to read 11/9. In 1951, a movie came out called The Guy Who Came Back. The title brings to mind Paul, or maybe Jesus,